Hey, do you want to watch The Notebook?
Sure, I love The Notebook.
I've never seen it.
Wow, have you seen any movies based on the novels of Nicholas Sparks?
Nope.
What if we watched all of them?
I'm willing to try anything.
Sparks, 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 sparks.
Notes.
Hi, I'm Whitney,
I'm Zach.
and this is Sparks Notes, a limited podcast series in which we watch and review every movie based on a book by Nicholas Sparks.
And this is our final episode where we rank
Ah!
every Nicholas Sparks film, all 11 of them.
And do some other fun stuff too.
Yeah, it's like a little bonus round, a little victory lap for us.
Yes, because we did it. We had this dumb idea and we did the whole thing. So that's pretty exciting.
Yay. I'll add
Yay.
applause in the edit.
Okay, good. Thank you. We definitely need applause. Okay, so we're gonna start by sharing a few of the movies that we're ranking, starting with the lowest ranked films. And
Yeah.
then we're gonna have a few other things we sprinkle in there too. But to start off, the very first thing, we're gonna share our lowest ranked Nicholas Sparks adaptation. So this is number 11. Zachary, what is your number 11? I have a guess.
I went with The Choice.
I also went with The Choice.
We're matching.
Yes, that was by far the worst one. I might have some surprises in my rankings, but this one I was just like, that's so easy.
Yeah, this is the only movie I gave 1.5 stars, which is honestly
Same.
not that bad. I thought there'd be more 1 star movies. All
Most
considering,
of
that's
them
pretty
you
good.
gave, yeah, most of them you gave two, and some you gave 2.5, so that was really nice.
The Choice was pretty
It was a
bad.
choice.
But I do think about ever since we saw that movie, him saying, "Come bother me, baby." I think
Yeah,
about that at least
that
once a
was
day.
that was a quote. It was definitely a top quote. Oh man, maybe we should have done top quotes. There's some good ones, I think.
Yeah, "Come bother me, baby" is definitely a top quote, and it's from this movie. So, but other than that, it's pretty forgettable
Yeah, I
movie.
don't think it had many other redeemable qualities. Um,
Nicholas on
yeah.
autopilot.
Oh, absolutely. I wonder when that book was written, if that was like a later one where he really was just kind of like, I can do
Yeah,
whatever I want.
probably after his divorce, and he probably was
Just
not
phoning it
feeling it.
in. Should we move on to our number 10s?
Sure.
Okay, so my number 10 is Knights and Rodanthe.
My number 10 is the last song.
Wow, okay.
I actually did have Knights in Rodanthe as number 10 earlier today, but then I had a change of heart and
Okay.
I bumped it up. Um,
Yeah,
but the last song it's kind of a mess and
it
pretty
is a
pretty
mess.
kind of garbage, but I do love the Sea
Yeah.
Turtles.
Yeah. I love the sea turtles too. And I just found Knights and Rodanthe like quite boring.
It
Thinking
was
back
that.
on it. Yeah. Thinking back, I was like, oh my God, how did we watch that?
But the last
So,
song, I don't know. It was just bad acting all around
for sure. Yeah.
and
Not a lot of quality acting in that film.
and the story felt like it was all over the place. It wasn't very cohesive. I don't know. Didn't
I
work for
don't
me.
know.
It didn't work. Even though I know a lot of people love the last song, but
Yeah, one of your coworkers loves it.
two of my coworkers love it.
Wow.
Yeah.
They're so mad right now. They're conspiring to get you fired at this moment.
Probably. Jeez. Do you have anything else to say about Knights and Rodanthe about why it's bad?
I mean, I don't have much to say that wasn't said in the Knights and Rodanthe episode, but I mean, Richard Gere did die in a mudslide, so there's that. That's got to
Yeah.
be one of the dumbest endings of any movie ever. So that's
Yeah.
my number one criticism.
Yeah. All right. What's next on the docket is
Number nine,
we're going
you
number nine.
first. Yeah.
Well, number nine is where I put Knights and Rodanthe
Okay. Okay.
by George C. Wolfe.
Why is his name so funny? Because it sounds like Seawolf.
I saw a wolf. Um, yeah,
I
I
was
guess,
thinking like a wolf that lives in the ocean.
yeah, I think why I was feeling a little nicer to this movie today and above last song is that I looked at the runtime and it's 97 minutes, which
Right.
might be the shortest Sparks movie there is. And I appreciate that brevity.
Right.
And the cast is low key stacked.
Mm-hmm.
And I think about the horses on the beach very fondly. I really think that's a fun, dumb ending, but
Oh
I
yeah,
like
that
it.
was a top moment out of this whole thing for sure.
Yeah,
Stubby horse legs.
yeah. I think back on that fondly. So that made me bump it up to nine.
Although, yeah, number nine still not great in the rankings.
It is very boring, um, and not much interesting happens in it. But
Yeah, I feel like when we did the episode, like the only positive thing we said was when they were like throwing those cans of food.
yeah, that was the most exciting scene that happened. Even them making out during a hurricane was boring.
Yeah, pretty tame. So my number nine is The Longest Ride.
Okay.
What do you think about that?
I mean, I could see where you're coming from.
As much as I enjoyed it because of the fact that we got so many bingos, like during our bingo sheet, we crossed off so many things. So, like, that was really fun. But overall, I feel like that movie is a disaster.
A disaster.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. It's like, it has the two different storylines. It has the modern bull riding and then the like 1940s couple. And like neither of them is fleshed out enough. And both of those storylines are kind of boring. And I don't know. It just felt no good to me. Mostly, I don't think it even like had good music. I feel like there's maybe one song you recognized and liked.
Yes. Yeah, that was a very short needle drop. It was probably like 10 seconds of a song I really
Yeah.
like.
The rest of it was like country that I didn't know. Like nothing against country. I just like didn't know or care about any of the songs. It was just cheesy.
That's fair. I'm gonna save my thoughts on it to when I get to my placement.
Okay. Like I can't wait to hear.
You'll
I
be
will say
surprised how
also,
far it goes.
wow. I will say I did my rankings like I think right after we watched The Choice or maybe the next day and I didn't have not changed them. I was just like, you know what? This is how I was feeling. This feels right. So,
I did make some last minute changes today, which was maybe a bad
yeah.
idea, but
I mean, that's what you said. So,
that's just what
you
happened.
got two in your feelings about it.
I got in my head. I got nervous.
Yeah. So, next we're going to talk about music because I feel like there were some exciting and at times interesting song choices throughout these movies.
Hmm.
So did you have like an overall favorite soundtrack out of any of these?
Oh, like the movie's soundtrack as a
Yeah.
whole.
Yeah.
Probably the last song, maybe. That's just like I just remember a lot of those musical artists, like
Yeah. It
Iron and
was like
Wine and Jose Gonzalez.
that
And
was definitely I think like felt the most nostalgic. And it was just so fitting of it just felt so early 2010s.
yeah,
Every single song was like, "Oh yeah."
And yeah, that was a time when I was really paying attention to what was being playing on the radio.
Hmm.
Um, so I feel like that one maybe I connected most with its soundtrack.
Yeah.
Specifically today, I saw that the song "I Feel It All" by Feist is on there, and
Oh, I don't remember that playing, but I do love that song.
yeah, and I was like listening today. It's like this song is a banger, and I don't think we mentioned it in our episode, but I wanted to throw that
No.
out there.
Yeah, it's a fun soundtrack for sure. Oh, and yeah, I remember it had that Rah Rah Riot song, so
Some Cyrus songs.
yes. Some original Cyrus bangers. Not from bangers, but
Yeah, don't be confused with bangers.
no. Yeah, I think that's a good choice. I feel like my favorite soundtrack is probably obvious.
Walk to Remember.
Yeah. I cannot not let that go. I will never let that go.
But I think my favorite song that was maybe was Torn by Natalie and Bruglia, but that's just from the trailer of Message in a Bottle. It's
Yeah,
not even
that
in the
wasn't even in
movie,
the movie.
but
It
that's the
did
song
do,
is
it
really
worked
good.
really well in the trailer though.
Yeah.
They should have found a way to use it, I feel.
Yeah, that trailer gave me renewed appreciation for that song.
I mean, I always have an appreciation for that song. It's like one of my favorite songs of all time, probably. I talked about this probably a lot during that episode, but I just love that soundtrack so much. And I feel like the New Radicals are way underrated. And there were two or three New Radical songs in it. And then you got all the Mandy Moore songs, and obviously Switchfoot.
Yeah.
So it's just very enjoyable to me.
Yeah, I definitely really like that soundtrack too.
This could be recency bias, but I did get like super pumped during the choice when there was a song by The National. I can't even remember what song it was now, but
Terrible Love,
oh, yes, yes, yes.
but it's the
Terrible Love.
alternate version.
Really? It was a little quiet, so I guess I'm not surprised that I might not have noticed if it was like somehow different. And I feel like we were both digging that song in The Best of Me too. The was it Sweet Jane?
Oh yeah, by Cowboy Junkies.
Yeah, I did really enjoy. You knew that one more
Yeah, I know the
right
Velvet
away.
Underground version, but that was a new
Yeah.
version to me.
And I liked
And
it.
yeah, and the Notebook song, it's like a Billie Holiday song. I'll Be
Hmm.
Seeing You. That's a good track.
Yeah.
A nice old school track.
Yeah, which is fun because there is so much. Most of these, are more modern, so it's cool to have a little bit of that. There was also that cover, I think it was just in the trailer for, um,
Oh, Go Your
was
Own
it?
Way.
Yeah, was that Safe Haven?
Yeah, the Safe Haven trailer has a cover by Lissy
Yeah, I liked that.
of the Fleetwood Mac song Go Your Own Way, and that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I thought that was a good cover and like a nice choice.
Kind of a spooky, haunting kind of cover
Yeah, and it made sense for Safe Haven because she was like running away, so she was going her own way.
from an evil cop man.
Exactly. So,
She really did go her own way too. So yeah.
exactly. She literally went her own way. She had to because she was escaping.
Yeah. And the one song I really liked from The Longest Ride was Blue Eyes by Middle Brother.
Oh yeah, that was the one you knew. I didn't know that one, I don't think.
Yeah, we're worth checking out Middle Brother. They only have one album, but it's a good album. Yeah, we should mention the Knights in Rodante song by
True.
Emmylou Harris.
Yeah.
That was quite a moment.
Yeah, it was cool that they got Emmylou Harris to do that song. And a shout out to that weird lady who did the music video that was only in the special features of The Choice.
Yeah, we can't forget that.
Yeah, I literally can't forget it. That will haunt me my entire life. I feel like that's all I can think of to say about the music moments. Do you have any final thoughts, or is that it?
Yeah, those are all the songs I wanted to shout out. Obviously, Dare You to Move changed my life.
Yeah,
And
you're a big Dare You to Move head.
yeah.
I also like how it seemed like you didn't really know the words for a while. You would be like, dare to move, or just like you'd be like one word off a
Yeah,
lot of the time.
I think the day never happened or
Yeah. Day never
today
happened.
day never happens.
It was really close, but
Yeah.
uh, okay, well, I think we can move on to the next part of our rankings. So
Number nine.
we at eight, actually.
Number eight.
Yeah. Number eight. Okay, I'm gonna go first this time. My number eight overall is Message in a Bottle.
Whoa. My eight is Safe Haven.
Oh, okay. Okay. I almost thought that would be a little higher for you because you liked the ghost part so much.
Yeah, the ghost was definitely the highlight for me.
Yeah.
And the kid falling off the boat. Those two moments put it above the other movies so far. But
Yeah.
I really hated all the stuff with the evil cop tracking down his wife, and all those scenes
Yeah.
really drain the energy, and nothing too memorable about this romance outside of the ghost stuff for me. So that's why I kind of put it low.
I guess I'm kind of surprised at myself also that I put it a little higher. I don't know. I guess I'll talk about it later. But yeah, for me, Message in a Bottle, it's kind of the same like as Rodanthe because I just felt like the ending really ruined it for me. That was the one where Kevin Costner just randomly drowns or
Hmm.
goes down,
Yeah,
as they say. He went down.
I think it is the longest movie too, which
Wow.
it clocking in at a whopping 131 minutes.
Holy cow. Wow. Yeah.
I
So,
think it might be the longest Sparks adaptation, so that kind of goes against it too.
yeah. I mean, it was the first one. I mean, it wasn't the first we watched technically, but first chronologically and like the
Yeah.
first episode we recorded. And there was like some fun stuff and that's what kept it from being like at the absolute bottom for me.
Hmm.
Like we talked about all the fun stuff at the newspaper and all that. So there
Yeah.
was some enjoyableness, but I felt like Costner's drowning and just he was a little bit dull overall. So
That's fair.
moving on, our next ranking, I'll let you intro it.
Number
Number.
7.
I was worried you forgot what number we were on.
I think we're on 7,
Mm-hmm.
and my number 7 is The Longest Ride.
Okay.
What is your number 7?
My number seven is the last song.
Oh, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, today I actually bumped up my longest ride rating from 2 stars to 2.5.
Wow, what prompted that?
I don't know. Just thinking about back on this movie, I feel like it was pretty good. Or it wasn't nothing about it really stuck out to me as that bad. I like the cast, and even though both the storylines are a little half-baked, I think that it kind of helped that it's kind of bouncing back between both of them, and it kind of keeps things a little more fresh, I guess, to have two different storylines you're kind of going in between. And
Yeah.
I like the Bulls.
Just
Um,
brought back fond memories of your own bull riding days.
yeah, I think the bull riding was is a fun idea,
It is
and
different. I don't know
and
if I've seen another bull riding movie.
and the movie is kind of about art in a shallow way, but I like art, so I thought that was kind of fun
Yeah.
to have that angle.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite things about that was like the art auction at the end and they were talking about all these like famous pieces that they had. I thought that was
Hmm.
fun.
Yeah, so I don't know. Over time, I feel like I've just been a little bit remembering that movie a little bit more fondly and
Wow.
nothing
Over the
about
past 2 weeks since we
yeah,
watched it.
yeah. And looking at all the other ones, I was like, it kind of charmed me a little bit more than some of these other ones. So
Wow. Okay.
that's just how I
Good
feel.
to know. Yeah. Well, I said last song, which was higher than you put it. I think that one is just had a little bit of charm for me. You just said you were charmed. So I'm gonna say
Yeah.
I was a little bit charmed just because of like Miley and Liam. I like seeing an on-screen couple that's like a IRL couple too. I think it's fun. And yeah, I think their acting was not good. Nor was like probably anyone in that movie, but I still think it's kind of fun and I like the like cute teen romance and the sea turtles. So, yeah, even though it's like not good,
Hmm.
obviously, I still thought it was a little bit fun.
And the soundtrack's like we were saying pretty good.
Yeah.
It's got some fun nostalgic hits.
Yes, for sure. That was fun. We're gonna move on now to number six. Six. For me, I said Safe Haven.
You might be mad about this, but I put A Walk to Remember.
I had a feeling when you said I was gonna be mad. I'm like, it must be. It must be the greatest movie of all time. Okay. Yeah. Well, okay. I'll talk about Safe Haven, I guess. I feel like I said earlier, I was like, I'll talk about that when we get to mine, but I now I don't remember what I was gonna say.
You
Um,
love Josh Duhamel. Uh,
oh yeah, absolutely. I love all of his movies, of which I cannot think of any. Oh, I remember you saying he was in Transformers.
yes.
Yeah, I mean, it was not great. It was silly. And like the ghost thing was kind of dumb, but also fun and
Hmm.
exciting and like
Hmm.
surprising. Um, so like I said, I'm a little surprised at myself for putting it a little bit higher, but I think I was just feeling like um it was chaotic in a way, and maybe part of me enjoyed some of that chaos. Like there
Definitely
was
had
so much to it.
it definitely felt kind of dangerous and there's
Yeah.
like a house or the store catches on fire at the end, which we
Right.
didn't even talk about in the episode, I
It's
don't
right.
think.
It's like some of these movies, it feels like nothing really happens. For example, to me, The Longest Ride felt like not a lot happened. Whereas this one, it's like everything happened. Like obviously the core of it is a love story, but yeah, there's all this drama of being on the run and the dumb stuff that we didn't even like with the cop. But
It did add some stakes to it because he's like, this guy might kill her. So
yeah, yeah, absolutely. And there was like the drama of the fire, and I did love one of the kids in that movie. Lexi was one of my favorite Sparks kids.
we
Um,
stand Lexi.
we do. We absolutely stand Lexi, Queen Lexi. So, yeah, it
Lying
just
to the
ended up a
cop.
little higher for me. And something about Julianne Hough I like too. I don't know exactly. Maybe she just has some je ne sais quoi that I like.
Yeah.
So, it ended up a little higher than I even originally would have thought.
Yeah. Yeah, Huff was fine. I think I like Britt Robertson and Longest Ride a little bit more than I was expecting, maybe. So I don't know. Maybe that's why I like that movie a little bit more. But I definitely thought Scott Eastwood was quite good in The Longest Ride. He
I think I
surprised
like
me.
Britt Robertson in general. But yeah, I don't know. That movie just felt like such a snooze to me.
It was also very long.
Yeah. What was the runtime of that one?
That
Because,
one, 128 minutes, so
oh, close.
very
Because
close to Message in a Bottle.
that was 131. Wow. Yeah, we did dedicate a lot of our lives to watching The Longest Ride. Okay.
But
So,
yeah, Walk to Remember. There's definitely a lot to like about this movie, like the soundtrack, and Mandy Moore is great in it.
hmm
But I just find the whole like last like act of it, or it's just like being very sappy about the cancer stuff. Like I don't know, it was just like a little too sappy for me, and also all the Christian stuff kind of made me feel weird.
Yeah. It is like if I were to watch something like that now, I would be so put off by like the religious aspects, but just because I had already seen it, it didn't bother me as much.
Right.
But yeah, generally speaking, like Christianity stuff in movies, I'm not a big fan of. Sorry, I'm an atheist.
Me too.
Sorry, not sorry.
Technically, I think I'm agnostic, but basically atheist. But yeah, this is kind of the most Christiany or most religious-y movie, maybe of all of them, I
Yeah,
think.
I think that's true. Just the fact that her dad was the reverend or pastor or whatever.
Yeah, and she's such a goody two-shoes church girl.
Yeah, she's absolutely a church girl, like hardcore. So,
Yeah, it's hard for me to get behind a church girl, but I did think she did a good job.
you sure you don't want to get behind a church girl? Wow, you could corrupt them. Uh, I cracked my neck just then. I wonder if it's gonna be audible.
I heard it.
Great.
We'll keep it in. I'll add some reverb to it.
Ooh, I could probably crack my whole back right now.
A crack to
Okay, so
remember.
moving. Yeah, exactly. Now I have to do it. Oh man, didn't work.
Nothing.
No. Well, we're gonna move on to another special little element of this episode. We're gonna talk about our favorite children in the series. Or not series, but in all the movies. So,
Yeah. And we're each gonna do a top three is the idea. I did come up with a top three.
okay. Okay, I want you to share your top three. Oh, wait, give me 1 second. I have a top two, but I don't know who my number three is. So I had to figure that out really quick. I'm the one that wrote top three, and then I just like didn't
You
do it.
just did a top two.
It's like I'm gonna ignore my own instructions.
Do you want me to list all the children to help you?
Well, I'm looking at the list that you made, so that's helping.
We got Robert and
Ooh.
Wright's son from Message in a Bottle, Jason.
Hmm. Didn't
Uh,
do a lot.
nope. And we got Amanda from Knights and Rodanthe, played by Mae Whitman. I mean, she's kind of like
Hmm.
a teenager, so maybe calling her a kid maybe is a stretch, but she has a
I think it fits because her role is just being, the daughter of Diane Lane.
bunch of other kids too. I don't know if I should list them all.
I mean, maybe we'll do it quickly. So there's Knights in Rodanthe has Amanda by Mae Whitman and Danny played by Charlie Tahan. We talked about him a lot.
Yeah.
Dear John has Alan, who is the son of Amanda Seyfried's husband. And he's the autistic boy that is like her basis for thinking she knows everything about autism.
And who apparently is actually autistic in real life.
Yes, the actor, which was pretty cool. Last song has Jonah, which is Miley Cyrus's character's brother. He kind of sucked. Lucky One had Ben. That's Taylor Schilling's son. He rocked. Safe Haven had Noah and Lexi. Noah,
Both kids of
is
Josh
Noah?
Duhamel.
Yes. Noah's the one that flew off the boat, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then Lexi, we already said Queen Lexi. Okay. And then Best of Me, Michelle Monaghan has a son. He's the one who doesn't really do anything, and then he gets into a car accident and has to have a heart transplant, and he gets James Marsden's heart.
Spoiler alert, he gets Marsden's heart.
Spoiler alert, after we already talked about it.
The best part of Marsden is heart.
Ah, yes, for sure. And then longest ride, I like that you included this one because I probably wouldn't have thought about it. Daniel McDonald, who was like the kid that the 1940s couple wanted to adopt, but they
hmm
weren't able to. And he was the one who did the painting of Una. You just
The,
wanted to write Una, the Una painting.
well, Una is a fun word to write because it has two O's right at the beginning. So
I know, I can tell every time you say it, you're just like having the time of your life.
I'm
So he
excited to
did
see
the
Una Chaplin in the new Avatar movie later this year.
So Daniel McDonald did the Una painting that ended up being an important plot point. So,
Yeah, I
okay, and
feel
that
like
is
he
an
was like,
overview.
I feel like he was only in like one, like a half a scene maybe. He's barely in the
He
movie,
really
but
wasn't there a lot, but then they kept being like, "We miss Daniel. Daniel is so important to our lives." So, anyways, those are all the kids in these dumb movies.
leave a comment if we forgot any children.
Yeah, we don't want to offend anyone. So if you are a child actor and you are in one of these movies and you're upset, please let us know and we'll
Send us an
record a
email.
yes, send us an email at sparksnotespodcast@gmail.com and we'll record a whole separate extra episode just to talk about you.
That's our promise.
That's a Sparks Notes promise. Okay, I kind of think I have my top three, but I want you to go first.
Okay, at number three, I have Danny from Knights and Rodanthe,
I knew you were gonna put him in.
aka Charlie Tahan.
I know you. It's good. Tahan deserves the call out.
He's like the
Did he?
only he's a gamer in the movie. I remember he like loves to play his computer game and
It's debatable whether or not he spoke a single word during the movie. Did he have any lines? We don't know.
yeah,
But we
but
sure watched his red carpet interview and became obsessed with him.
it's interesting because Charlie Tahan is still a working actor and
Right. You
he's
saw
at
that poster.
he's in a new movie. Wait, now I gotta look up the movie.
Yeah, you saw like an actual poster for it, and then I got an ad for it on my phone. Obviously, it was listening to us recording our podcast. And we're like, wow, these are the only people that know who Charlie Tahan is. I better advertise.
Wow, he's an actor in 32 movies. He's in A Complete Unknown, the Timothy Chalamet Bob Dylan biopic. He,
Hmm.
he's in Super Dark Times. Did you see that movie?
No.
That's kind of a weird movie. Um, but let's try to see the new one he's in.
Yeah, the
Uh, oh,
2025.
Things Like This.
Ah.
It stars. He's like actually pretty far down the cast, but he is in that, so he's
I thought
still
he was like
working
on the
today.
poster.
So we love that for Tahan.
Yeah. Okay. You can continue with your ranking.
Sorry for that Tahan tangent, which we love to do.
Tangent.
Tangent. Number two, I have Ben from The Lucky One, played by Riley Thomas Stewart.
We love Ben. Ben's the best.
We love his chess skills and his fiddle skills and his messy mop of hair and his
Yeah.
fun attitude of on life.
Hey, I feel like we should do this differently because you're gonna read yours and mine are like almost the same as yours, so it's not gonna be as fun. So,
Damn.
okay, I'm gonna rewind and say, okay, so my number three, I just decided is Daniel McDonald. It's not who's the fake son of Ira and whatever her face, the 1940s couple from The Longest Ride. And he did the Una painting.
I gotta find the actor's name now since he made the list.
Yeah, it's a big twist. We didn't expect, no one expected this to happen, but Daniel McDonald has made the cut.
He might be uncredited. He's not on
Right?
Letterbox. Oh, I found it. Played by Floyd Harrington. He was also in an episode of True Detective.
Wow, he's only had three roles,
Wow.
but has a lasting effect on our hearts.
And
And
we
he made
loved
that
his
paint.
painting.
We loved his painting. I can't remember that character's name now. Gosh, God damn it. Okay,
Ruth.
so yes, he
Painting
did a
of Ruth.
painting of Ruth slash Una. I feel like this episode is just for us because I don't know if anyone would be able to follow anything we're saying.
They're like, get back to the movie rankings.
Yeah, like no one on Earth really has the depth of knowledge that the depth and breadth of knowledge that we have about these movies. Okay,
Depth
so
and
my
breadth.
number two is also Ben,
Okay.
which is why I felt like we should do them at the same time. So I could be like, yeah, I love Ben too. And you
Yeah,
know what I didn't think about
yeah, I guess we should have just
until right
talked about
now?
this beforehand and just had
Yeah.
our
You just
combined list.
pretend that we had planned this in advance. Okay, you know what I just realized when you were talking about all of Ben's amazing qualities? He's also like the reason that the evil ex-husband cop died. 'Cause he like ran out of the house
In the storm.
in the storm and then everybody like chased him and then the evil cop died in the storm. He like whatever, the treehouse fell on him.
Yeah,
Wait,
that's
I forgot
true.
about that. That's another plus one for Safe Haven because having like a bad guy get crushed by a treehouse and drown is like kind of a cool death actually.
You mean the lucky one?
Shit.
I
That was the lucky one, not Safe Haven.
don't even remember how that the bad guy died in the in Safe Haven.
I don't either. If he
He
even
might have
died.
I think he may have
Fire,
drowned.
drowned. They were on the water. Okay, anyway, so
Our
that's a
breadth of
plus one for
knowledge has its limits.
it does. Everybody has their limitations. So yeah, Ben rules. And I think, should we just say our number one at the same time?
Yes.
Okay, three, two, one. Lexi!
Lexi from Safe Haven,
Why did you say it so slow? I beat you by like a mile.
played by Mimi Kirkland,
Wait, that's a good name too.
and she has my birthday, so another bonus point there for me.
Wow. That's exciting. So, well, at least we're all Libras.
Yeah,
We're all Libras here.
Libra supremacy.
Yeah. Lexi is the best because she lies to the evil cop immediately for
Yeah,
like she just knows.
yeah.
And she's also running the store by herself, even though she's like 6 years old. There's absolutely not a single adult around. So she was iconic and also compared to her brother, who was kind of a dud, like it just made her shine even brighter.
Oh yeah, I Googled how did the cop die in Safe Haven, and the AI overview said that he gets shot by a gun.
Hmm, interesting.
It's kind of like an accidental shooting, kind of like in Best of Me
Oh, that
situation.
makes sense because he
Like there's a
probably was the
struggle.
one. I was gonna say he probably was the one that had the gun, and then yeah, there was like a struggle. That makes sense.
Okay,
Well,
so
I think
that's
that's
our
most
kid
of our.
ranking.
Yeah, that's our kid ranking. We're moving on to number five. Please share your number five.
Me?
Yeah, you're first this time. They're going. I had them swap off every time.
That's smart. My number five is Dear John.
Oh, okay. Dear John. My
Yeah,
number five is the lucky one.
interesting. I feel like Dear John has got some good acting. It's got a story with twists and turns that keeps you engaged. It's got a lot of army, which I didn't like so much, but I thought the core romance between Channing Tatum and Amanda Seyfried was pretty good. So that's how I felt about it. It's a fine movie.
Okay. Yeah. I went with the lucky one in the scheme of all of these, the scheme of things. I enjoyed the lucky one pretty well. It was horny, like we talked about. They had like decent chemistry.
Yeah.
There's a lot of dogs. We liked the dog aspect. It did have obviously Ben, even though it didn't I think I accidentally said he was in Safe Haven, but he was in the lucky one, and Ben is the number two Sparks child. So yeah, I found that one to be pretty enjoyable overall.
Should we move
Moving
on
on.
to number four?
Yeah, let's do number four. I'm first this time. My number four is The Best of Me.
The best of me. Well, that's interesting because my number four is the best of me.
Yay! I was just wondering if we were
We're
gonna have
matching.
the same on any of them.
We've samed two times now. Will there be another? We'll
I
see.
didn't think we samed yet. Oh, the choice,
We
right. I
samed the
forgot.
choice.
We samed the choice. Okay.
That's the worst.
I liked The Best of Me. I was really sad about the ending when James Marsden died because I actually was like, enjoying them. So,
Yeah, it's a crazy ending. All the stuff that I loved about the movie you hated, but it still evened out to us both liking the movie the same amount.
yeah, which is actually that's really beautiful when you think about it.
I
And
love
it had
the Evil
Tuck.
Dead, and well, we both can agree on Tuck. The Tuck
Yes, we
is
both love Tuck. We love a hashtag Tuck moment.
hashtag bloody Tuck forehead.
No. Oh gosh. And like, yeah, the ending was insane and I hated it, but like I still enjoyed the movie overall. And I felt
Yeah,
like this was one, I'm sure I said this during the episode, but I felt like this was one kind of like The Notebook where you actually needed the flashbacks, like they actually added to the story. They were relevant. It wasn't just like, oh, let's throw in a random other timeline just for fun.
like the
So,
longest ride. Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, so yeah, this movie made sense in that way. And yeah, people should check it out if you haven't seen The Best of Me.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's our number four.
We can agree it's number four.
Yeah. But can we agree on number three? Let's find out.
Do I go?
You go. Are you looking at the outline I made?
No. I'm
That's
not.
why I am introducing every single segment.
I refuse to look at your outline.
Wow, that's fucked up.
Um,
Okay, you go
my
first.
number three is Message in a Bottle by Louis Mandoki.
Wow. So what I had that number eight. Wow, so we did
Yeah.
not agree. Okay, my number three, I don't know if this is gonna be a surprise or like a twist for people. This is like a Shyamalan moment, but my number three is The Notebook.
This is a
Yeah.
Shyamalan moment. Wow. I thought for sure we were gonna agree it's number one.
I originally had it as number one.
Spoiler alert, I put it at
Um,
number one.
Dang it, you spoiled it for yourself. I had it as number one for like almost this whole time. Like every time we watched one, I would update my rankings. But at the end, I kind of started rethinking it. So,
I like Message in a Bottle just because I just kind of like Kevin Costner and Robin Wright, and I like the late 90s vibe, and I like that
mhm.
there's sailing,
And
and
drowning.
there's some drowning, and it is really long, but there's also some Chicago thrown in there, and I like Chicago, so that's kind of fun. Have the two
That's true.
locations. It's
Shout out
not
to your cousin who lives in Chicago.
two cousins.
Oh, shout out to your two cousins who live in Chicago.
Yeah. and an aunt.
Wow.
I don't know. I just look back fondly on the vibes of this movie.
Hmm.
It feels very unique compared to all the other ones, I guess, just because it's the 90s of it all, but late 90s.
No, I can appreciate that. I definitely do think it had the 90s vibe, which is fun. It's the only one that was in the 90s because it was 99 and it was the first one. So,
And I love Cranky Paul Newman. Cranky Paul Newman was one of my favorite characters in all of
ugh,
the Sparks verse.
that I found annoying.
I
It's just
wanted
because
more of him.
you like drama and fighting and stuff. And he was like a little bit dramatic.
He was a drama queen for sure.
It's a drama queen, absolutely.
We can't
Yeah.
forget the scene at the diner.
Yeah, we can't. So, okay. I appreciate your number three. Yeah, I put the Notebook. I do really like the Notebook still. And I think objectively it's like the highest quality of all of these movies. Obviously, like they have great chemistry, all that. But I was just kind of thinking about like which ones I was like super excited about and like had a good time during. And this one, like we talked about in that episode, rewatching it, I was like, oh, they're kind of problematic and messy. And that made me a little bit sad. So that was why I ended up bumping it down a little bit in the end.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Maybe Rachel shouldn't have cheated on Marsden like that
Yeah. Maybe that's what this has all been about.
all along.
Okay, so since you aren't looking at the outline that I lovingly made, I will say that next we're going to talk about our favorite snacks that we ate while watching these movies.
Wow. I'll say for me, Numinos stands out. Speaking of Paul Newman.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Numinous also number one for me.
Paul Newman's brand of Oreos. You can find them at Whole Foods.
Yeah.
Uh,
They're excellent. They are almost maybe better than regular Oreos. I don't know what it is.
and they're like 100% of proceeds go to charity or
Yes, which I
something
also like.
crazy.
It's like a legit good company, which is cool because there aren't a lot of things like that in the
Yeah.
time of billionaires. So, yeah. We
I
also
also
did have, oh, sorry, go ahead.
I also wrote down I like those funnel fries that we ate during the choice.
Oh, the choice. Okay. I couldn't remember when we ate those.
I'm pretty
Yeah, I
sure.
ordered those from a restaurant. I was getting DoorDash, and yeah, I got funnel cake fries. They were pretty good. Although I think I actually got sick that night, and I don't know if it was from the fries or what.
Oh, you did get sick. Yeah.
Yeah, I just like my tummy hurt. I don't know, but those might have made me sick. It's hard to say.
Yeah, they did seem like they were
Also,
past their prime, but I still enjoyed them.
yeah, they were because I think I had forgotten to eat them, so they had been in my fridge for 2 days, but that's okay. I'm glad that you remembered that and shouted them out.
They were reheated though, so they weren't cold.
Yeah, where they weren't cold. We're not animals. No offense, Stella. Um, Also, the Post Malone Oreos were really good. I'm glad we
Yeah,
did get to try those and you found them at whatever corner store
liquor
or
store. Yeah,
liquor store. Which one?
Walters.
Walter's. Okay. Curious.
They
I
might
don't know
still
that one
have some. They
offhand.
might still have some. I should
Is that in
check.
Hamtramck?
Yes. I think those are all the snacks we really need to shout out, the ones that really
Yeah.
stick out.
Yeah, the rest of the time we were just like drinking beer or sometimes wine. Because,
Surprisingly, we never ate popcorn, I don't think,
wow,
which
that's
is
probably
that's a
true.
common movie snack, but we
Yeah.
just
And
never did.
I love popcorn, actually, and I often have it at my house. But yeah, I don't think we did.
You do like the microwave popcorn?
Yeah, I like it. I actually
Hmm.
have some at home right now. I don't always buy it, but I just like there's so many popcorns I like. There's like a lot of different brands I like. I'm a big popcorn fan. And oh, remember when we went to the movies and I got the real butter on the popcorn?
That was really good.
It was really good. Yeah. If you live in Southeast Michigan and you have an MJR by you, they you can get real butter on your popcorn and it's way better than the like chemical gross stuff.
Yeah, you got to ask
So,
specifically for it.
yeah.
Maybe pay a little extra.
Yeah, it is like $1.25 or something, which is dumb, but whatever. When I go to the movies, I'm always in a treat yourself mood, so it's fine.
Yeah, I don't think about how expensive all the concessions are. I'm just
And
gonna
just
go
go
for
for
it.
it. Well, that was one also I just bought. I was like, fuck it, I'm buying this.
Yeah. I'll buy a
So
$10 bottle of water. I don't care. It's
maybe.
fine. That's what I do.
Also, I feel like, okay, as I said, the only other thing was like we would just like sometimes have a drink. And I feel like there were multiple times where I texted you like during the day that we were gonna watch a movie, and I was like, I need to drink tonight.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, I was just like crabby or like in a bad mood from work or something. And then we would have some beer or some wine.
Yeah, it's good to be transparent about that.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I have shared during some of these episodes that like, yeah, we were drinking during this.
But we were never blackout drunk or anything. We were reasonable.
Yeah, we were just enjoying our movie experience.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna move along from our snack chat. Oh my God, that kind of sounds like
Snapchat.
singing. It sounds like Snapchat.
Oh.
Snack chat. Um, and move on to our number two rankings. So I'm actually gonna go first on this one. And my number two is Dear John.
Dear John.
Yeah.
My
What
number
is your number
two
two?
is the lucky one.
Wow. Yeah. I like how high you put that.
It was a very horny movie, The
Yeah.
Lucky
I was
One.
gonna say that must be, I think that's why you liked it so much.
Yeah. And it was just kind of a good, simple love story, a nice, clear villain that you wanted to see his comeuppance, and he does.
Yes. So true.
And
Because he gets smashed by a treehouse.
yeah, and a surprisingly un annoying kid performance by
Mm-hmm.
Riley Thomas Stewart as Ben. This is just a really solid little romance movie, and it has a happy ending. And I think at this
Yes.
point in our viewing, it was like we just like watched a bunch of sad endings in a row, and
Right.
it felt like a big relief to get to a movie where things kind of work out nicely for the
Yeah.
main couple. So that made me think fondly of the lucky one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Even though it's my number five, so it's like a little bit lower than yours, I still really enjoyed it. It was, I feel like my top five are all ones that I overall liked and had a good time with. So they're all number one in my heart,
Hmm.
but
Fair
not
enough.
really. So yeah, my number two is Dear John. I think you can recall I just like really had a good time watching this.
Yeah.
It was like a good type of mess, and it had the coins, and it had just like the right level of drama and surprises and dumb stuff. And it had a bunch of horses, the horse farm, autistic horse farm, if you will.
Yeah.
Um, that might be offensive. I don't know.
It was true.
It was. That was true.
It's not like we're
So,
making it up. It's real. That's what it was.
yeah.
So,
And I am a big Amanda Seyfried fan too. So I was excited to watch it, and I did have a good time watching her. So, yeah, Dear John was a big hit for me.
Yes. And I think that they did have quite good chemistry with each other, I think. I remember there being good chemistry between those
Speaking of
two.
chemistry, it's time to talk about our sparkometer ratings.
Wow.
Wow. So we were kind of debating how to do this because there's like a lot. So we're gonna try just like reading our ratings out and see how it goes.
Yeah, because we started the sparkometer system halfway through the series.
Yes.
So we gotta go back to the movies we haven't given scores to.
Yes, and that was my fault because I was like, we should do this new thing because I want to. So, okay, so first off, message in a bottle. So this is our sparkometer score for Kevin Costner and Robin Wright.
I give it 65.
Wow, okay. I gave it 55. So our average is 60
Yeah, I feel like Robin Wright was pulling a lot of the weight there.
for sure. I feel like she could have chemistry with most people,
Yeah.
whereas I don't know about Kevin Costner.
Yeah, he's a very stoic, strange man.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say stoic. Moving on. A Walk to Remember. So this is Shane West and Mandy Moore. I gave them a 64.
Wow, that's pretty low.
Honestly, most of my scores for the Sparkometer are low.
I gave them 71.
Oh, okay.
I'm surprised that I thought they had more spark than you did, since you love Walk to Remember,
I know I do. I don't know.
but
I feel like all of my scores are low with very few exceptions. But also, it was a little too hard to do it looking back and trying to remember things. So, okay, so our average there I think is 67.5. Okay, and then next up, do you want an intro?
The Notebook. Well, this one we could do two different spark. We can give one for Gosling and McAdams, and we give one for Marsden and Adams if we want to.
Yeah, I did both.
I have not given Marsden and Adams one. I gotta think of one right
You wrote
now.
that down. You're the
I,
one that included it.
I know, but I forgot. Okay, I just gave them a number.
Okay.
I'm gonna give Gosling and McAdams 100 because I think they're the benchmark
I mean, yeah, you're right.
of what Sparks is and what Sparks means.
You're right. Yeah, I probably should have done that, but so I gave them my highest score, which was 82.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Wow. Yeah, I don't know why. Because like so many of these I put in like the 50s and 60s. I just was like, y'all have no chemistry at all. You've never heard of chemistry. But I like that you did 100. And then, okay, what was your number that you just came up with for Marsden and McAdams?
67.
Okay. I said 60. So that puts our average there at 63.5.
What was our average for Gosling and McAdams?
Uh, 91.
91.
Yep.
Then we got Knights and Rodanthe, Gear and Lane. I gave him a 56. I wasn't feeling the heat.
Yeah, I give him a 50. So that puts our average at 53. Pretty good. I mean, not pretty good Sparkometer rating, but just like
It
good
feels
work,
right.
us. Yeah, it feels right. Yeah. Okay,
Uh,
next up, I can introduce Dear John. So this is Channing Tatum and Amanda Seyfried. And I gave them, even though I really like this movie, I gave them a 54.
whoa, that's pretty
I
bad.
told you I gave like all of them really low scores. I don't know why.
It's been a while since I saw this movie, but I feel like I remembered thinking they had good chemistry, so I gave them 80.
I think that's our biggest gap.
Yeah,
26 point difference.
it's crazy how much you love Dear John and you thought they had like no chemistry.
I don't know. I feel like these were so random
Make it
for
make
me.
sense.
I don't know. So our average there is 67. Okay. Next is the last song. So Miley Cyrus and Liam Hemsworth. I gave them a score of 64.
Wow. I gave
Yeah,
him 59.
59. Okay. So we were pretty close.
Yeah, it's interesting because obviously this was a real on-screen romance. They're really falling for each other while making this movie.
Yeah.
But I think that they're both so bad at acting. I just
Yeah. I
they
think that's why I gave them an okay score because I was like, well, they did actually fall in love, so that counts for something.
give them bonus points for actually falling in love
Yeah.
and getting married at some point.
Yeah. So the rest we actually did on the episodes, but we can read them out anyways. So the lucky one. So this is Zac Efron and Taylor Schilling. I like how you wrote these down and most of them you did last names, but this one you put their first names.
Yeah, I was kind of random with how I wrote this stuff
You're just
down.
vibing. Okay. So even though this movie was really horny, I did give them a 55.
I gave him 63, average of 59.
Hmm.
And then from that point on, I got lazy and I just gave our averages.
Okay. That's fine.
I was like, we just need the average. So I didn't write down our individual scores. But Safe Haven, Dumel, and Huff had an average of 65.5. Best of Me, Marsden and Monahan get 69.5, with Bracy and Liberato getting 69.
Ooh,
Um,
nice.
very good sexy number there. And the longest ride, Sophia and Luke, who is Scott Eastwood and Britt Robertson, 65 was the average. Ira and Ruth, which I think Una Chaplin and Jack Houston, I want to say,
I think that's right.
they got 57. Yeah, those old-timey people don't know how to have
They don't know how
chemistry.
to, no, they don't know how to fuck.
Yeah. And the choice, Travis and Gabby. I don't remember the actors' names. Wait, I guess I do. Teresa Palmer and Benjamin Walker.
Yes, good job.
They get 52. And I remember we both agreed it was 52, and that was kind of fun.
Yes, that was fun that we both said 52. So I think based on this, our lowest score was the choice at 52.
Yeah.
And then close behind that was Knights and Rodanthe. So Richard Gere and Diane Lane had an average of 53. And then by far the highest score was obviously Ryan Gosling and Rachel McAdams in The Notebook, as we just
Congratulations.
shared. Yes, congratulations.
They also won Best Kiss at the MTV Awards. So that just shows how good their chemistry was.
Yeah, if you don't believe us, which you should, believe the MTV Movie Awards. I don't know if that's still a thing.
Yeah, I wonder if any other Sparks adaptations won MTV Awards. Probably not.
I could see Miley Cyrus getting like a nomination for the last song, but I'm not sure if she won anything.
Yeah, that's too hard to Google, so we'll never know.
Yeah, we literally will never know that.
Wait,
Yeah,
what's the
so
second place? Uh,
um, it
second place
might
for
be
chemistry, Sparks.
Marsden and Monahan with 69.5. I don't think anything else is higher. So
Wow.
that's a really big difference.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
But I did rank almost everyone in the 50s and 60s because I'm a very harsh critic when it comes to chemistry.
Yeah. It's really hard to do good chemistry in a movie, it turns out.
I think it is, honestly. That was fun.
Yeah. I think people loved
Yeah, people
that.
probably are dying over it right now. They're like throwing their hands in the air, screaming.
Yeah. Write a comment. Who do you think had the most chemistry or the least
Yes.
chemistry?
Or email
Sound
us if
off.
you sound off in the comments, or email us if you disagree and you want to fight.
And
Because
if you
I'm
want to
ready.
fight, we'll bring you on the podcast.
Yes, that would actually be really fun. So if you do want to, let us know and you can be a guest on a future episode, even though this this is our last episode. I feel like a crazy person.
This episode
Okay.
is crazy.
It is crazy. So we have made it to our overall number one movie.
Yeah, I
So,
bet people at home have done the math and they probably can already figure out what our number ones are,
yeah.
but we should probably
So,
say it.
Zach, what is your number one movie?
It's the movie that started it off, The Notebook.
Woo! Wait, we should reenact the intro.
Hey, do you want to watch The Notebook?
Sure, I love The Notebook.
I've never seen it.
Wow, have you seen any movies based on the books of Nicholas Sparks?
Nope.
You do say it like that. What if we watched all of them?
I'm open to anything.
I think you say willing to try anything.
Spark, spark,
But
spark, 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 spark.
notes. Okay. That was pretty good, actually, I think.
Yeah, people are glad we did that too.
We're putting a lot of words into people's mouths right now. I feel like this episode started out pretty chill, and we were just like, here is our ranking, and now we've gone off the deep end.
Look, what can you
Okay.
say about the notebook? Well,
So,
let's hear your number one.
yes. My number one is, of course, A Walk to Remember.
Yay.
Yay, the crowd goes wild. And now you get to talk about the notebook.
A part of me kind of wanted to rewatch the notebook for this last episode, but I didn't.
You were
Uh,
too busy doing other shit, I guess.
sorry. But this is a movie I could see myself revisiting and rewatching in the future. 'Cause it was that good. And yeah, I feel like Ryan Gosling and Rachel McAdams, they're just clearly the most talented kind of movie stars that have been involved out of all of these.
That's probably
Uh,
true.
I mean, Kevin Costner's a big movie star, but he doesn't have the same screen presence as Gosling. I don't know. I mean, remember how good Gosling did performing I'm Ken at the Oscars?
Yeah.
He's
I love
got
Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, he's got star power. And Rachel McAdams is very charming and beautiful, and they have great chemistry.
We love Canada. Let us in.
Yeah, two great
They're,
Canadian
yeah.
actors.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was like, they're both Canadian, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Two assets to Canada.
It's just got it all. It's got Alzheimer's. It's got love. It's got birds. It's got kissing in the rain. It's got cheating. It's everything you could want from a movie.
Yes, especially Alzheimer's. What can I say about A Walk to Remember that hasn't already been said by me about A Walk to Remember?
On our episode of Walk to Remember.
Yes. Or just any day, every day. I love A Walk to Remember. This movie is pure nostalgia for me. It makes me feel like I'm 13 and like kind of in a sad way because I was like such a like a depressed little middle schooler, but also in a fun way. And I
But
love the music.
you had hope for love.
Yeah, that's why I was knew all the words to Only Hope.
Yeah, it's all about hope.
Yes. Yes, even though it has a sad ending.
But she gets to go to two places at once.
Yes. Yeah, there's so much fun stuff. She gets to go to two places at once. She gets a fake tattoo. He builds that telescope.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
Um,
Dancing in the Moonlight. That
yeah.
song,
Oh, yeah, that is a good song.
that might be the best song or one of the
It
best
might
songs.
be.
I love that song by King Harvest.
Yeah, that
Every
is
time I hear
very,
that
very good.
song, it never gets old. It's always one I'm happy to hear. It's a great track.
I agree. Yeah. And I do love Mandy Moore. Like, I love that she got started, as a teen. She was probably like 14, 15 when her music career started, and she's still acting. And I love Mandy Moore. She's great. Um,
Shane
yeah.
West.
Yeah, I did have a big crush on Shane West back in the day, and not really anymore because haven't seen him lately.
I did get that
But
funny story from my cousin who said his friend slept with Shane West,
oh
and
yeah.
they said it was the best sex they've ever had. But
Gosh,
he
I wish
also
I
gave her
could.
an STD.
I
Um,
forgot about
I
that.
think she got chlamydia from Shane West, but he was very nice about it. And
Oh my God. If that was me, I would get a t-shirt made that said I had sex with Shane West and all I got was this stupid t-shirt, parentheses, and chlamydia.
I hope we don't get in
And I would wear
trouble
that every
for
day.
telling that story. Shane West might be mad at us for
I
saying that,
mean,
but that's what my
it's
cousin
possible
told
he
me.
might sue us, but like we have our source. We can back it up, right?
He was very adamant that he came off as a gentleman and was very made sure she got treatment for her chlamydia and was willing to pay for stuff, I guess. I don't know. And of course the sex was amazing. So
Apparently.
Shane West, I think
I'm
overall
so
comes out pretty good
curious.
in that story.
Yeah. I'm very curious if he is actually that good at sex. You know what other movie he's in? And I have a feeling you have not seen this, but I've seen it so many times. Get Over It. Have you seen that
Uh-uh.
movie? Oh my God, it's insane. Me and my friends watched it constantly in high school. It's like about high schoolers putting on a production of A Midsummer Night's Dream. And
Hmm.
like it's not a musical, but they're like the play is a musical in the movie. And
Oh
then there's like one or
wow.
two random songs, and it kind of has a crazy cast.
It's got Kirsten Dunst,
And Cisco,
Ed Begley
and
Jr., Zoe Saldana, Mila Kunis, Martin Short,
yeah, it's actually a crazy cast. It's
Vitamin
so
C, Coolio.
bizarre. Yeah. We should watch it sometime.
Yeah, we gotta watch it. I'm convinced.
Yeah,
I've also been
it's
seeing a lot of
bizarre.
propaganda for She's the Man lately, and I need to see that one too.
I was talking about that lately.
Another Channing Tatum film.
Yeah, I think I've only seen that once, but it's my friend Molly's like loves that movie. So maybe I don't know if it came up with like my friends or something, but that's true. Yeah. That's how we'll branch out from here. We'll just only watch movies that these actors were in. But okay, so that's our number one. Zach ended on The Notebook, and I ended on A Walk to Remember.
Kind of glad that we diverged. Got a little
Yeah.
variety there.
Two paths diverge in a yellow wood.
What's that from?
It's from that poem by Robert Frost, The Road Less Traveled.
Oh, nice.
Did you like have to read that in middle school ever?
Nope.
Really? I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. Wow.
I don't think I read any poems in school.
That was definitely something we read like for a school assignment. That's your homework now. Yep, we have to watch Get Over It, and you have to read that poem.
All right.
Okay, okay. We can we can wrap up.
What's
So
oh, we have
you
final
wanted to,
thoughts.
yeah, you wanted to add final thoughts and takeaways. So I'm gonna let you go first because I want to know your
Okay.
final thoughts.
Um, I learned through this process of watching every Nicholas Sparks film adaptation that I have more of a tolerance for dumb romantic movies than I thought. I thought
Oh.
a lot of these were pretty bad, but didn't really hate any of them. The Choice was the closest, but even that one I had a fun time watching mostly. I do think I would have had a lot harder time watching these if I was by myself, but watching them together with you, my co-host Whitney, made for a much more enjoyable experience. And I always look forward to our days when we'd watch Sparks together, even if the movie was kind of trash.
Aw, you prepared a statement. That's
I
really
wr-
nice.
I wrote this morning, and then I also wrote things I've learned from these movies. Some of
Wow,
these
okay.
things I kind of already knew, but it's good to be reminded. Love usually ends tragically, but the experience of the love is still worth it.
Aw.
Love requires sacrifice. Cheating
Mm-hmm.
is okay as long as you have more sparks with the person you're cheating with. Don't give up on love just because you are a widow or are divorced. Sometimes
Or a
opposites
single parent. I think
do
that's
attract.
another one.
Uh, just because you come from different economic backgrounds doesn't mean you can't make it work. Um,
Mm-hmm.
just because you broke up doesn't mean you can't get back together. And
Mm-hmm.
ghosts are real. And if you're a bird, I'm a bird.
Wow.
Those are all the things I learned.
That was beautiful.
And also while looking at my letterbox ranking list, I did realize there is a trend of most of the movies are a blonde girl paired with a brown-haired boy. 7 out of the
Oh.
11 films.
Oh,
So,
that's interesting.
so that was another takeaway.
I can't really tell because I have that thing um on Letterboxd where it like grays out the movies you've seen.
Oh, okay.
So when I look at my list, it's like a little bit hard to see all the covers
Yeah.
because they're kind of dark. But yeah, it is also like I guess I'll say one of my takeaways is that all of these movies only are about white people. So that's just
Yeah.
I
That's
guess
just a
a
fact.
fact about these movies.
There are black characters, but they're
Rarely. I can think of two, I think.
well, there's
Viola
Viola Day.
Davis and then Shane West's friend in A Walk to Remember.
Yeah. And the nurse that Alan Alda was sassy with in The Longest
Right.
Ride.
Yeah, so we don't need to draw any conclusions from that, but we'll let our listeners draw whatever conclusions they want to.
Yeah.
So,
A lot of white stuff, a lot of white people.
yeah, a lot of white stuff. Um, one of the directors was black too. Um, gosh, which one was it?
I think there might have been maybe two.
Maybe it was, maybe there were
The
two. I feel like Knights in
Knights and
Rodanthe.
Rodanthe, George C. Wolfe is
Yeah,
black, and also George Tillman Jr., who directed The Longest Ride, is also black. So
right.
that's those are interesting.
Yeah, those were kind of a surprise
And
based
none of
on.
them directed by a woman. That's a red
Wow.
flag.
Wow. Shit.
Something to
You know
think
what we
about.
didn't think about, or at least I didn't, was if any of these movies passed the Bechdel test.
Hmm.
Probably not.
Yeah, I couldn't think of one that would.
I mean, it's not looking good. I actually met Alison Bechdel once, and that was really exciting.
Was she cool?
Yeah, she was really cool, but I was like really nervous. I was like, wow.
Did your conversation pass the Bechdel test?
I think all I said was like, I'm so excited to meet you or something. So
Sounds like it
I
did.
guess so.
If you were talking about a man, then it wouldn't have counted.
We were definitely did not talk about a man, and we are both women with names, so I think we did.
That's beautiful.
So I didn't write like a beautiful statement like you did. I just had some things, some thoughts kind of like bouncing around in my head. So my final thoughts are that cheating is not okay. Because I realized how mad it made me in these movies. Like it felt normalized, like how often the characters were cheating. And I didn't like that.
Especially in the
Um,
choice.
especially the choice. That was crazy. That was very bad. Um, so it just kind of reminded me like, wow, I hate infidelity. Don't do it. Although apparently you had a different takeaway, so
Yeah, I actually don't subscribe to that one, but I feel like the text of these movies is that it's okay
yeah.
as
Yeah,
long
which is what we were talking about in the choice episode, because that's how they make it seem. Okay, another one of my takeaways is that I don't know, I might get sued for this, but Nicholas Sparks seems like such an asshole. I don't think he can sue me for that, right? But he just like is seems like a real shithead. And one of the reviews in, I think it was The Choice, that one of the reviews we read said that he was like the one true evil and we must come together to defeat him. And I think that's true, actually. So
Yeah.
that is one of my takeaways.
A part of me wonders if he's a closeted gay man.
Dude, that would actually make so much sense.
I was thinking about it in that video of him talking about the Splenda. He's like he just like seems like a gay man to me. I don't know. But that could be rude to say, but my gaydar was going off during that Splenda
I
video.
don't remember the Splenda video. Did we watch that together?
I just sent it to you on Instagram. It, it's a
Oh, the ad, the like partnership he's doing with Splenda.
yeah,
Oh Lord.
he's the little Sparks written catchphrases are written on Splenda packets right now.
Yeah,
And
actually, I
he's
think I need
really
to get
excited
some.
about it.
I want some of those. Next time I go to
This
the store, I'm gonna look.
this week's episode is sponsored by Splenda.
For sure. God. Oh no, I can't. I can't take it. Um,
Just
I've lost the plot. I've
did he
lost the
have any
plot.
more takeaways?
I think so, but okay. Okay, one of my takeaways is you can always make a movie at least 50% better by having a surprise ghost. I
Yeah,
think that is just a fact that I've learned,
just like in The Sixth Sense, a Shyamalan film.
right?
It's just,
If anyone listened to the show and made a drinking game just of us, you could do like take a drink anytime we talk about M. Night Shyamalan because I feel like I bring it up constantly. Um, but there is, I don't know if you guys have heard, but there is a Nicholas Sparks M. Night Shyamalan movie coming out next year, so
yeah,
you
I
should be
actually
excited.
have the date. It's coming out October 23rd, 2026.
Okay. I need to put
And
that on my calendar.
Jake Gyllenhaal is attached. And it's called Remain.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to do an episode for that.
Yeah, we're
I
talking
think the,
about bringing back the podcast
yeah,
when that comes out.
we got to get the pod back together.
And I guess the book Remain will be out this October. So
Yeah,
if you want spoilers, you could read the book beforehand, but I will
I
refrain from
don't.
that.
I want to be shocked and amazed in the theater.
Yeah.
So I am excited about that. Let's see.
Apparently
What
it's
were my
going up
other?
against Jordan Peele's next movie, so that's going to be interesting to see
Ooh.
which
Ooh, double
movie.
feature.
That's
I
going
will
to be
be
an
watching
exciting
both.
weekend.
That's my new Barbenheimer. God, I feel like sometimes I feel like I am like truly the dumbest person on earth, but I'm funny, kind of. So, okay, what were my other takeaways? I had a few that I was thinking about, but that's okay. One of my takeaways is that making a podcast is fun. It is work though, you know. We really we really put our blood, sweat, and tears into this.
All the Instagram
So,
posts,
yeah.
the
And you did
bingo
all the
card.
yes, we made the bingo card. You did all the editing of all the episodes, and you came up with the little jingles for the opening and our Sparks Fact jingle.
Yeah.
And those I thought were really fun. And yeah, I did all the social media stuff. Um, so it was very fun, and I've really enjoyed working on this project. And yeah, I agree. It was always fun to have a movie to look forward to and just know
Hmm.
we're gonna hang out and have a fun time, even if it was gonna be probably really dumb.
Yeah.
So it's been very enjoyable to work on this. Thank you to anyone that listened this far. I feel like this episode is long. Um,
Which you predicted it would be.
yeah, I said it's gonna be 3 hours. It's not quite that long, but this this
If you
episode
listen
is
to it at
as
half speed, it will be.
this episode is as long as Message in a Bottle. Wait, no, that was the short one. Or no, that was the long one, right?
Message in a Bottle is the longest
Okay,
one.
yeah. This is as long as Message in a Bottle. Um, but there is a project that we have actually already started working on, and we're gonna share it now. Is that cool with you?
It's a musical project
Yeah.
ins
So,
inspired by this project,
yes.
a part of this
We,
project,
yes.
a project within the project.
Yes, it's Projectception. So we're gonna leave you with our cover of
Dare You to Move by Switchfoot from the
here we
film
go.
Walk to Remember. So, yeah, we want to thank our listeners, and this is how we're going to leave you with this beautiful song.
Thank
Goodbye.
you. Goodbye.
Thanks for listening. See us next year for the Shyamalan movie.
Okay, bye. Welcome to the planet. Welcome to existence. Everyone's here. Everyone's here. Everybody's watching you now. Everybody waits for you now. What happens next? What happens next? I dare you to move. I dare you to move. Dare you to lift yourself up off the floor. I dare you to move. I dare you to move. Like today never happened. Today never happened before. Welcome to the fallout. Welcome to resistance. The tension is here. The tension is here. Between who you are and who you could be. Between how it is and how it should be. Dare you to move.